Hey friends, Simon Shetty here. Welcome back to another video on the Smart Green Card channel. Today we are going to talk about something that's on the minds of a lot of F1 students right now. If I don't get selected in the H1B lottery, is day one CPT really a good backup option? Well, now I totally get it. When the H1B lottery doesn't go your way, it feels like you're running out of options. But before you jump onto the day one CPT bandwagon, you should always understand certain risks. Because let me tell you, this path isn't as simple as some people make it sound. Quick heads up, I'm not an immigration attorney. My content is only for educational and informational purposes, so always consult an immigration attorney for legal advice before proceeding with any action. So if you are considering day one CPT or you just want to know if that's a better way, stay with me till the end. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Here's what we'll cover. First of all, what exactly is CPT and how does the day one CPT even work? Is day one CPT even legal to begin with? And what are the risks and how can you stay compliant while doing this? And most importantly, why day one CPT is not a real alternative to the H1B and better options you should be considering are right around the corner, and how do you pay attention to those as well? So if that sounds good, hit that like button. It really helps us with the algorithm and make more people find this content, especially at this time, which is a very, very important H1B lottery season. And hey, if you have got questions, keep dropping them in the comments below. I might cover them in a future video or my team will definitely answer it in the comments down below. All right, let's dive in. What is day one CPT? Well, CPT isn't just any work authorization. It must be an integral part of your degree. And that means that it should either be required for graduation or earn you an academic credit in your field. But not all programs make work experience mandatory. Some simply allow CPT for optional internships that align with your coursework too. Typically, students can only use CPT after completing one academic year, but some schools offer day one CPT, meaning you can technically start working right away. Well, on paper, that sounds great, right? But hold on. There is more to this. There are huge risks with day one CPT, and this is where things get tricky. Yes, day one CPT is technically legal, but only if it is truly necessary for your degree. Some universities offer it as a part of a legitimate program that they are offering, but many schools have started using this loophole just to enroll more international students. It's a selling point for them. And that is where the risk comes in, and that's where the shadiness of that begins. USCIS has been cracking down on day one CPT misuse for a long time now. If USCIS questions the legitimacy of your program, you may face RFEs or status issues or increased scrutiny even in future visa applications, even when you apply for a green card potentially. So if you must take this route though, here are some tips to reduce your risks and pay attention to these. Choose a reputable school to begin with. Not all universities offering day one CPTs are legitimate, and trust me, there are a ton of bogus ones out there. Some are just in it for the tuition money and it could land you in major trouble. This has happened a lot in the past, especially with some day one CPT or scam universities who don't really have a legitimate program, but they still take people's money just to enroll them as an F1 student. The second thing is make sure that your job is related to your major. So if your employment doesn't really directly connect with your degree, USCIS could question your F1 status. You should also get proper authorization. Remember, always get a CPT approval from your DSO and an updated I-20 before starting your work. You should also report your employment accurately. Keep your SEVIS record updated and report any job changes to avoid visa violations. And always stick to your work hour limits. Part-time CPT is a maximum of 20 hours per week, while full-time CPT allows up to 40 hours per week. Exceeding these limits could cause major issues as well. Now, is day one CPT a viable short-term solution while you explore other visa options? The answer generally is no. And here's why. Increased scrutiny means that if you apply for an H1B or a green card later, USCIS might closely examine your F1 history. Obviously, they will. Then they may ask for proof that your CPT was truly required for your degree. So even after you are kind of out of that CPT, you do carry these risks along with you. There's also RFEs and denials. Many applicants with extensive CPT history face RFEs, or what's called request for evidence, when they are applying for an H1B or an EB2, EB3, or even an EB1A later on. There are also major concerns about fraud. The recent discussions have raised concerns about some schools misusing the CPT programs, which could lead to future policy changes, increasing the scrutiny for people who have used up CPT in some cases maybe. Now, nothing has changed yet, but if stricter regulations are introduced, day one CPT could become an even riskier option in the future. Now, before moving forward, I have great news for you that we have created a free guide for those who unfortunately did not get picked in the H1B lottery. Check the link in the description to download that guide and let us know if you need any help in the next steps. What is a better alternate though? We have already talked about the day one CPT probably having risks and probably not being a viable option. But instead of relying on these risky workarounds, you can start building your EB1A profile early. As you gain more achievements, you may also qualify for an O1A visa somewhere in the middle, which offers faster processing, and it's not a lottery like the H1B. It offers you pretty much all the other benefits of the H1B without it being a lottery, which is kind of more merit-based, and it's good for you. So securing the O1A first allows you to work in the US, and then you can keep enhancing your credentials as a continuation of whatever you did for the O1A, and you'll be in a strong position to potentially apply for an EB1A green card later, which is a permanent solution. It's not a band-aid solutions like the day one CPT. However, you need to pay attention to building your profile, and that is going to require a decent amount of work into it. So a lot of students have actually successfully used this strategy, and it's not something new. If you want to learn how, check out our Smart Green Card student plan. It is packed with proven strategies. The link is in the description. And I hope this video helped you understand the risks of day one CPT. I'm not saying you shouldn't go for it. I'm just saying that even if you go for it, you should go with a complete knowledge of what the risks are and why it may not be the best alternate to an H1B visa. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with a friend who might need this info. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on US immigration and career success. See you in the next one. Take care.